What is up, Tampa? It's your boy Basil, the Tampa Sports Knucklehead, back with another week of sports takes. I hope your last week was a good week. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's get started. First up, let's talk about the Rays. They played the Oakland Athletics this past weekend over there on the West Coast, and they split the series, going 2 out of 4. And I'm not so sure how I feel about this. I guess I should be happy. But it feels like we could have won all 4 of those games, and all 4 of those games were determined by 1 run, which is crazy. At the same time, though, we could have lost all 4 of those games. Evan Longoria came up huge. He's a guy that I've been harping on these past few weeks, and he came up big. He's been leading from the front, knocking some big bombs, and during Sunday afternoon's game, he had the game-winning double, 2 RBI double. Huge. It set the tone, and hopefully they can carry some momentum playing LA Angels next, and hopefully they can do something solid from there. A little bit of controversy going on right now with the Rays. What to do with right-handed stud Jeremy Hellickson. He has shown poise. The kid has got ice running through his veins. I mean, does he even have a pulse? Guy's been killing it. I like him a lot, and the question is, what do you do with him? The Rays have currently sent him back down to Durham. And when they're going to bring him back up, I'm not sure. Probably bring him back once they can expand the roster, once the minor league schedule is over. And I say put him in the rotation. It's very unorthodox to have a 6-man rotation, but as we all know, Joe Madden is not exactly the most orthodox guy. This also gives a chance for guys like Neiman and guys like Wade Davis to heal up a little bit more. As we know, they're kind of the walking wounded right now. I think it would be a good way for some of the other guys too to lower their pitch count. David Price, his pitch count is way up there, and Joe Madden is a stickler when it comes to the pitch count thing, and we need David Price for the postseason. We need him healthy, and we need him fresh. I'm a fan of the Hellickson in a 6-man rotation. Next up, let's talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and how their preseason schedule's been going. Last week, they beat at home the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs' starting offense shredded that Bucs starting defense. They did not look good at all. They looked just disorganized, missing tackles. They didn't look like they knew what they were doing. Right now, Gerald McCoy, our first-round draft pick from this past season, from this past year, he is getting a lot of criticism, and I think it's unfair. He is a rookie. He is playing in a NFL scheme. He's not expected to learn it all overnight. He will get bigger. He will get stronger. He's, I think, 21 years old. He's going to put on some man weight. Don't worry. And we'll see if the coaching staff can get him together, get his mindset right, and get a little more aggressive. I will admit that his upper body strength is something that in the past I defended, but you can clearly see that it's not there. He needs to work on that, and hopefully throughout the season he will get better. There are some positives that I see. And rookie wide receiver Mike Williams is one of them. This kid is very physical. Okay, he's quick. He is tall, and he catches with his hands. I like him a lot. Now, I understand he's a rookie, and rookies typically don't really make any kind of an impact. But hopefully this kid can change that. And I see a lot of great potential out of him. I know, we all hate that word potential because it means they haven't done anything yet. But I like Williams. I think this guy could be someone that breaks out for the Bucs. Lastly, I want to talk about the USF Bulls. Now, I haven't spent a whole lot of time talking about the Bulls, but right now they've been in the news a lot. They were training the past couple weeks in Vero Beach. They're back in Tampa now, getting ready for classes, getting ready for the first game of the season. Now, I have a question for you USF fans. Who do you see as being the offensive threat other than B.J. Daniels this season? When it comes to the wide receivers, I really don't see anyone that is any good. Now, lately, we've been hearing a lot of Dontavia Bogan, who is a senior. He's got experience, and he's an all-around good player, but that's it. He is going to have to lead by example because he's the only senior on this wide receiver roster. That means there's a lot of young guys that need to step up and help him out. I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh and West Virginia are going to be able to figure out who they're throwing it to, so other guys need to step up. Alrighty, so now it's time for the email portion of the segment. We have got Adam. Dear Knucklehead, how long have you been a Gator fan? What is your prediction for the Bucs this year? And is Raheem Morris on the chopping block? Well, Adam, we'll go ahead and we'll go with the prediction this year for the Bucs. Man, It's really hard for me to predict. They have a very easy schedule this season. They can go anywhere from 3-13 again to 8-8. There are certain teams on the schedule that I just do not see them getting past. I see both New Orleans and Atlanta sweeping them. Would I like to see them win? I would love to see them win, but right now I just don't see the talent. As for Raheem Morris being on the chopping block, you know what? A lot of coaches are on the chopping block, and Raheem Morris, I think if he can actually go 6-10, I think he'll be okay. If he has a repeat performance like last season, yes, I think he will be gone. And for your last question, how long have you been a Gator fan? I can't say who I'm a fan of. Let's just say that I want to see all the teams in the state of Florida do well, except for the Hurricanes. So, guys, something to look forward to this weekend. We've got Boston coming to the Trop. That is going to be a huge series. That has playoff implications. Please, Ray fans, fill that place up. I cannot stand it when the Trop is full of childs. Also, we got the Jaguars coming to Ray J this weekend to see the Bucks in the preseason game. We're not going to get a chance to see Josh Freeman. He's got a bit of an injury on his thumb, but hopefully Josh Johnson can make it exciting for all of us. If you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, at TPA Knucklehead. If you want to follow What's Hot Tampa Bay, it's at What's Hot T-Bay. If you want to go ahead and submit some questions to me personally, it's Tampa Knucklehead at Gmail, or submit questions at the forum that you see beneath me. I hope you guys have a great week. See you later.